Hey, welcome back to Everything Fly Fishing. In this video, we're going to teach you how to tie the glo-bug and other egg patterns. So, thank you for returning to Everything Fly Fishing. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to our subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please do and like our page. We love the likes and we love the subscribers. So, now on to the freaking tying video.
Get a grip on your bad self, learn to love the game. Get on down to the roulette wheel, and pray that the end comes and wheels will win its way. The hotel's not a lie, and the mystery's not the why. Oh no, silk is not the cry. No, it's the love, and it's the love.
All the flies tied in today's video are being tied on hooks given to us by the Rise and Fly company. Go check out what they have today for today's fly fishermen at www.riseandfly.com. Now we're going to pinch down the barbs and start our line right behind the eyelet and go back to about 3/4 of the way on the hook. And come back up and head cement. Now, where you stop your thread at this point is very important, because we're going to head cement this and then start to fly right away from right where we are. You want that half the distance from the eyelet of the size of the ball you're going to make, which will end up as your egg pattern. You'll see when you cut this off, it'll make a ball that looks like an egg. You want that to be, because you want the edge of the egg, the front edge of the egg, where you're going to make, to be right up to the eyelet. And you want as much hook hanging out the back as you possibly can. So make sure you put your thread where you're going to want to start to fly, because you'll see it's very quick, very easy. But this thread being where it's at is very important, so that you don't want any of the egg being back over the bend of the hook. It'll make it harder for you to hook a fish with it that way. So you want that egg as close to the eyelet as you can. Now make sure you're red. I have one single one on top and it's red. And you want to make sure that ends up directly on top of the hook, very on top. You want to start your first thread wrap kind of loose, and then start your second wrap, pull the first one tight, and do 2 more thread wraps over the material, and tight thread wraps. Then you're going to pull the material back from the front. It don't matter which way you start, back or front, but you want to pull the material back, put 3 or 4 thread wraps in front of the material, pull the material the other direction, and put 3 or 4 thread wraps in the back of the material. Then you want to pull up on the material, pull pretty hard up on it, stretch it a little bit, and put 3 wraps around the material like you're doing a pedestal on like a parachute. And this, you pull up on the material, throw your bobbin around to yourself, and you put 3 or 4 thread wraps back, just to go back to the front after you do this part, and put a couple thread wraps up there, whip finish it, and then you will get ready to finish the fly. Then you want to turn the fly over. If you have rotational, turn it up. Turn the fly over. If you don't, pull the fly out of the vise and put it upside down. And you want to put head cement on them wraps. Now, once I hit these with head cement, I will immediately turn the fly up so that your head cement doesn't run or drip down inside the egg foam that you're using. Now you want to grab a hold of that material and pull up on it. And you want to take a big pair of scissors. You don't want to use tying scissors. You want a big pair of scissors. Pull up on it and cut it just a hair bigger than you want the egg to be. Because you are pulling and stretching, and it'll go back to the, anyway, just a hair bigger than you want the egg to be. Clip that off. Now make sure your head cement's dry so you don't have a bunch of feathers stuck to your head cement. When your head cement's dry, you pull your fingers down and it'll fill in the bottom part of the egg. And there you have it. The egg, or glow bug in this matter. Okay, hope you like that one, but we only had that in size 8, so now we're gonna go back and tie this on a regular size 16 and make these little eggs a little littler. So we're gonna tie them on a size 16 regular nymph hook. So now onto this video. Oh, and we're gonna fast forward a lot of the stuff that you already seen in the last one, so you don't have to watch it 100 times or another time. So check it. Now the same thing is important here. You want to make sure you have your thread so that your egg, front of your egg, ends up right at the eyelet. So you have a lot of hooks sticking out the back to set the hook on these fish when you hook one. So you want to do the same thing, run it to where you want it, put the head cement on, and then start tying the egg. Okay, as you can see, I kept the egg towards the front of the hook. I got plenty of hooks sticking out the back, and this is way smaller. As both these videos were shot, I think at the same distance, you can see the difference in the size of these eggs compared to the first ones. And we want smaller ones, different sizes. And that's it. You finish that one. All right, that was cool. That was on a size 16. That made the fly smaller. Now this one you're not going to want to miss. You're going to be thankful that you watched it to this part of my video because this is so cool. All you need is a vise. That's correct. All you need is a vise. Check this one. Alright, this flies really fast, so I guess I gotta talk fast. You put the hook in the vise like I have it there. You run the hook point through the middle of this white egg. As you can see, I got these eggs at blue herring. You run your hook through the egg and keep it back right at the back of the hook. Take your hook out of your bobbin, out of your vise. Turn it back the right side up, and then all you're going to do is take a very little bit of super glue and put it right behind the eye of the hook on the shank. Then you push this egg forward up to the eyelet of the hook, again leaving plenty out the back, up to the eyelet of the hook, and just let it sit for a couple seconds, and that super glue will dry, and then glue that freaking egg right fast to the hook. No vise needed. It's done. I hope you enjoy these egg patterns. I hope you like these egg patterns. Now I gotta tell you a little story. These are the first egg patterns I ever tied. Uh, Ran into a guy up on Spring Creek, and he was using these little egg patterns, almost like a strike indicator. Low water, he's casting that out, watching for that egg to stop, and he started catching a lot of fish on these little white crystal eggs. Or well, he had pink and red ones, but um, he said the white ones really work. He had caught fish on the white one earlier. Um, and this was just a couple weeks ago in the very cold. I was like, wow, egg patterns work in the cold. So he's like, yes, they work in early spring really well. So you need to have eggs on you. And I never tied any. And I was like, oh, guess what? I have to go home. And I tied these up. And I'm now doing this video. So I hope you enjoyed these. And them last ones, man, are they easy? Just super glue them fast. It's so neat. And they make them little eggs in different sizes, different colors. So I put them all in a capsule, and now I have a little capsule of eggs for Tracy in different sizes, and a little capsule of eggs for me in different sizes. So look in these upcoming fishing videos for them eggs to be used in catching fish, and we will start showing you our setups on the creek more often in our fishing videos. We aim to bring you better videos every time we make you a video. If you look back in the old video, our tying videos got way better. We're using better cameras. Same way with our fishing videos on the water. We update our cameras. And so, subscribe, like this video, and please subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or our giveaways. Thank you for watching. Hey, welcome to any of our videos where you can see our fishing playlist there, our tying playlist there, a video just for you there, and the most important button right here is all you just click that little button and you subscribe. It's quick, easy. So do it now so you don't miss any of our fishing videos. Keep your lines wet out of the trees and only give them fish a sore lip. Later.